In three, two, one. Bienvenidos, damis y caballeros, to the Eminize podcast. My name is Mark, and I'm joined by my co-host and friend.
Isaiah, nice to meet you. Also, was that Spanish?
Yes, it was.
That was pretty nutty. That was pretty good Spanish.
So our next topic is now going into the MMA news, and it's starting off with "I'm the effing goat." B. This is brought to you by
Ooh.
the MMA Mania. So the notorious one, Conor McGregor, tweeted to Henry Cejudo that he is the effing GOAT, and you know it. Cejudo replied saying, on a real note, how was that slurp from Dylan Dennis? It gave me the
Ooh.
chills. What do you think about this? Is McGregor the GOAT? Should he be considered in that GOAT discussion?
As a person, okay, I'll be right here. Conor McGregor is one, if not the person, who got me into fighting as a sport. He got me excited about MMA,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually that's how I got into like later down the road. I ended up fighting about Lomachenko. I started talking. I wanted to go into like boxing. I thought that it was possible. It all started when I started watching Conor McGregor. I will give him that. But as much as I like the dude, he is not the goat. Mm-mm. He is not the goat. Dude, there is no disrespect in that statement. He is just not the goat. He has done a lot for the sport. He is the pivotal pillar of UFC. He is the reason why the UFC and MMA is to where it is today is because of him. MMA and the UFC was like a weird niche sport before. Like you heard about Spider Silva, uh, you heard about Rampage, like, but you just like you never really knew about the sport that much. Um, but once Conor McGregor stepped in, he took that game to another level. He got casual people becoming actual fans of the sport because of what he did and because of what he was able to achieve. He was the first one to achieve um two two world champions in two different weight classes. First one to ever do it, but he's still not the GOAT. He's not he wasn't active enough to defend those belts, and the names that he's gone against, he's won some, but he's also lost some as well. He's lost against Khabib, was never able to recover that. He's lost against he lost against Dust he won against Dustin Poirier, but lost twice now. So wasn't able to get over that. Um and he just did his own thing after that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I wouldn't consider you a goat within the sport if you weren't able to you know maintain that level of status after you got the belts twice. But don't get me wrong, he's ran through the rosters and he's what he's done for the sport's amazing. I just don't think he's the goat because of that.
All
Not
right.
enough activity.
So the video that Henry Cejudo's talking about was an Instagram video that McGregor posted. It looked like he was receiving some something, you know,
Oh,
on his Lamborghini yacht. Which I was like,
ooh.
but hey, man, yeah, he's not the goat.
Mhm.
He is so far from the discussion as the goat because of his inactivity and the losses he took. And I would say he would be considered the GOAT if he came back. He beat Oliveira, he beat Makachev, and he moved up and he beat Leon Edwards or Kamaru Usman to be again another double champ.
Oh, oh, dude, you're more than the goat for doing that.
If he can do that, then yes. But I don't see it
You're
happening.
No, I don't see that happening. He's in a such good point in his life,
Yeah.
like financially wise. That
It's
doesn't make
hard.
sense.
It's hard to get up in the morning for that.
Yeah. I mean, you've once you've done something, once you have something, like like it's hard to fight for the same thing again once you've gotten to a place that you wanted to be at.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
amazing fighter, yeah. Amazing fighter, not the GOAT.
yeah, I don't think I mean, I would consider him as a goat for like getting the eyes on the UFC.
Yes, true.
Like without him, there wouldn't be such media coverage of the UFC.
Hmm.
Um, especially after the Mayweather fight. But so many people watch that, but I don't think he is the goat. In my
Well, again, I guess I think we talked about this last week. We have to talk about like what GOAT status means, guys, right? In the sport, I'm gonna stick by the statement. Would you consider him like the GOAT in promotional value?
Oh yeah, man, he is
Yeah,
hands
I would
down
consider him the GOAT. Yeah,
in
in
terms of
promotional
promotional,
value.
but in the overall idea of MMA, Henry Cejudo has a better argument as the goat than McGregor. He's a gold
Yeah,
medalist and he's like 5'3", right? But he also can bang, and he also became a champ. So yeah,
yeah.
again, all right. Thank you guys for listening to the M&I's podcast. If you enjoyed our content or have anything to say about the things we talked about, please like, comment, and subscribe.
For sure. We're improving every day, and we always strive to bring you the absolute best. See you guys.